Hello, Collective, and welcome to The Humble Sage. If you're new here, we welcome. Thank you for joining us. If you're returning, thank you for supporting my channel. Today's going to be a timeless reading, so when it finds you, it is for you at that time. And it is going to be a general angel message, so please take what resonates and leave what does not. Nice to see you again, Collective. I hope you're doing well today. We're going to start off today with the rune cards. Let's see what comes out. I had some very interesting dreams recently, Collective. And what came out first, straight off the bat? Possessions and growth. Someone here is most definitely working on their abundance. So let's get stuck in and see what's what. Interesting here how both of these cards, this one here with these two, I don't know why this is standing out to me, but it's almost like the collective is not just branching out from what they would usually do or from the status quo, but what it feels like is maybe you've created two paths, maybe two businesses, a career and a side hustle, or this could be seen as two people who are aligned, right? Two people who are aligned towards their growth here, right? And that's beautiful, Collective. For the first reading that I'm doing today, wow. That's okay. Let's keep on going. We're going to utilize the Angels of Atlantis deck, one of my favorite decks. If you do enjoy this reading, Collective, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. It can help the message to reach other people who may be needing the message. So first off, we've got Archangel Jophiel, Liberation. Archangel Zafkiel, Surrender. And Archangel Michael, Enchantment. Okay. Yeah. Like I said about a side hustle, if the first thing that stands out to me is the chakras. This is what it stands out to me. This here looks like Manipura, right? The power of your seat of power is what drives you forward. If you feel that you can't succeed in life, I suggest you find some Reiki healing session online on YouTube. Perhaps you want to do some chakra balancing meditations, or indeed some crystal bowl sound healing sessions. They work wonders, Collective, wonders, right? Same here, right? This looks like Svadhisthana to me with the orange. Surrender. In other words, let your creativity flow. There's no need to force your creativity. Creativity flows. It flows from the deepest reaches of you. That's the point. That's your connection to the divine, right? And over here, this higher state of being with Sahasrara, enchantment. This speaks about your higher powers, telepathy, with all your clairs, so clairvoyance, claircognizance, clairsentience, etc. So it's almost like this: the universe is saying to you, utilize your divine gifts in order to create and grow. Don't get it anywhere by just looking at everything other people do, although I always say it's always best to learn from people with more experience. But ultimately, you need to experiment with your own life to see what works for you. Let's have a look at this Angel Tarot. Let's see what joins these. Let's see what can. Okay. We've got the King of Cups, Rachel. We'll put that at the end, actually. Then we had the Five of Pentacles, Akaya. Yeah, it's almost like saying, with the Five of Pentacles, it's not always lost to me. It can be divine revelation. It can speak about hidden knowledge and what can improve upon your current situation, like the restitution that you need in order to grow. And that's also part of liberation here, when we look at restitution of self, balancing your emotions. You know, Manipura is linked to Vishuddha, which is your throat chakra, right? That's how you express everything in this realm. Your psychic gifts, your health, your wealth, because you speak it into existence. And indeed, expression is not just about speaking, it is also about feeling. That is how illness comes about, right? Because you don't express your health. You don't express it within your life through your actions by eating healthily or whatever it might be. All of these things balance each other out. We are entirely balanced within ourselves. Next card out, the Eight of Swords. Right, indeed. Freeing yourself, right, through your divine gifts, Collective. Utilize your higher state of mind and just for one moment, breathe. right? Everything comes together. Once you do that, especially if you do some third eye breathing techniques, right, you'll see stress just melt away in seconds. And all of a sudden, the answer comes to you because that's the point. If you're connected to the divine, that is. King of Swords. Everyone's connected to the divine, but not everyone's connected to their higher being through whatever reason. King of Swords at the end here, yeah. Someone's having some level of victory here. Could be something to do with, you could be reaching out to people who have more experience than you in terms of business. So maybe it's solicitors, lawyers, accountants, people that give funding, investors. And that is what is the universe is guiding you towards that collective. So if you feel that perhaps you haven't done it before or something like that, just get stuck in, right? You're not the only person who's ever gone to an investor and said, I've never done this before. But don't just turn up to them like, I've never done this before. But you can turn up, be prepared, know your figures, know your business plan, know your cash flow forecast, all of these little things that come together and bring it together. Right? That's 80% of the journey, in my opinion, because you've already prepared, you go in there and you've read about the process. So just flow with the process. Once you've been through it once, you can do it again. Right? Don't sell yourself short and think that you can't achieve this level of abundance. Look at this, look at all this wheat. And if you're in alignment with somebody else here, somebody else who perhaps you look up to, or somebody who is on a divine path for you, maybe it's a soulmate, a twin flame, something like that, well, just remember that everyone's on their own journey, and if they're doing it, you can do it, right? And vice versa. It's like if you can heal, they can heal. If they can grow, you can grow. That's the point, right? Development is a part of life. There's no need to rush it, despite what New Age spirituality may tell you that you must heal, and don't let people keep on telling you need to heal. If you've reached a point where you say, right, I've reached a point of healing where I am capable of doing more, where I'm not just in a shell of myself, but I'm rebirthing, then go with that. You can still heal along the way, and while you're doing that, you can still work along the way. You can still grow and develop and achieve what you want to achieve. That'll help to boost your healing, even rapid healing. Because once you find that self-worth and saying, yes, I can go after my dreams, that gives you so much self-worth collective into feeling like, well, I'm actually capable of achieving these things. Why would I not want to achieve them? You know? And that's very important. That helps to empower Manipura, the lower chakras especially, how we manifest in this realm. The King of Cups, once they keep on coming out, practically every reading I've done, someone is most definitely finding their emotional uh, intelligence or improving on their emotional intelligence through their integrity, through liberating themselves from things that no longer serve them. Perhaps got tired of being left out in the cold by people, situations, family, friends, whatever it might be, right? That's fine. These things are meant to happen. They're meant to happen to help you to grow and develop, to help you understand that you are worthy. We are all strong beings, and there is such a thing as oneness. We are all linked. The fact of the matter is that some people will never evolve, and that's the truth. They won't in this lifetime, perhaps, and in others they may, but that's not up to you. You can step away and focus on self. Right? That's more powerful than anything connected. If you are enjoying this reading so far, collective, and you would like to have a personal reading with me, I put the details in the description box below. My website, email address, and if you would like to join the conversation, please join us on Facebook and on Instagram. I'd love to have you. I put the links down below as well. Let's keep going. Angel Michael can just speak about protection. King of Swords. The King of Swords typically speaks about Archangel Michael to me, or the ancestors, spirit guides, your higher self, an aspect of you that can protect you, right? And you are protected in this case. Your possessions and growth are protected. So, say when you watch readings collected, yeah, that not every reading is for you. You might flip through the titles and have a state of fear, and that can block Manipura. It can block Svadhisthana, right? That's how other people's witchcraft might can manifest in some way. Excuse me. Just be mindful of that. Protect your energies. Right? Not every reading is for you. Cool. So, we've got the Seven of Cups underneath liberation. We've got Judgment, which to me is liberation, underneath surrender. And then we've got the Hanged Man underneath enchantment. Piscean energy, the higher state of mind, Scorpionic energy. Both watery energies. And then Seven of Cups. Again, there's a lot of water element coming out the past couple of days, and it's absolutely pouring it down outside. Living in Wales, of course, but I like the rain, so I'm happy. So moving forward, what links these together, universe? Right? Can you give me something on the King of Cups? Yeah, so we've got, exactly. So through your resilience and knowing your worth, you may have been the wounded warrior, but now you're a spiritual healer in some way, even if that's healing yourself, right? And by doing that, you help to heal the collective, as is the law of one. Everything is always connected, right? With this liberation here, you've liberated yourself. Because for me, as a reader, these are all the experiences you've been through, and this is a wounded warrior, then this as a whole is potential because they're still going. They might need a bandage or two. Okay, cool. But that doesn't mean they've stopped. They're still standing strong, and they're ready for the next battle. That is a part of your emotional intelligence to say, well, what about the just growing pains essentially? Right, with the Seven of Cups as well. The illusion has been broken. You've liberated yourself to say, do you know what? I actually want all of these things to myself, right? To me, this doesn't look like illusion. It looks like illusion is cleared. The fog is cleared, and you can see exactly what it is you want to achieve in life. You know what you want to achieve. You're going after your dreams and desires, and that is a part of your growth. Everyone has their own personal path, and exactly, here, standing on your square, as it were. This can be your angels and ancestors having your back. But in this case, with the way this card is illustrated, it feels like you're going towards a new beginning. You're aiming for what you want. And as soon as you pass through that gate collective, you will have what you want. This liberation is there. You're so close to the finish line, this finish line before you go into the next phase, because you surrender to the process, because you listen to the divine along this way. You listen to the divine revelation and had patience with the process. Revealing secrets of nature only come to you when you pay attention. Where is your awareness? Where is your sense of, not being up in your head so much and instead observing around you? As within, so without. They both correlate each other. You must be able to observe and be aware to see the mirrors turn around you, right? Then we have the Fool underneath the Eight of Swords. So you freed yourself, collective, from some sort of mental constraint, some sort of mental self-imposed prison, right? The Eight of Wands here. That's very interesting because here on this card at the top of the gateway, you've got the butterfly, and the butterfly links to the air energy. It links to the King and Queen of Swords. You typically see that on the Rider-Waite deck, right? It's like you've left a state of, you found some new revelation. This newfound knowledge is what's leading you forward, and the universe is still taking you forward, collective. You're still being guided by this little dog there. And then we've got the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles underneath the King of Swords. That's like the full manifestation, like your thoughts are becoming things, like you are being pragmatic in your approach, creating plans because plans are necessary. If you just, go out there in the dark and be like, right, I'm going to do this from there. But when you create plans, you get things done because you have structure, you have process, and it's those little things. Say now you have a day collective where you feel you need to relax, right? But if you've got a plan, you can schedule that relaxation in, right? And that's also important. That's just as important, R&R is just as important uh, as work, 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 work. Also need to chill out. You're not an automaton. You can take time, right? Down here, we've got the Eight of Wands into the Ten of Swords. There most definitely is an end of a painful cycle because you followed this revelation. You followed and you're receiving downloads from the universe and following those signs and synchronicities. The Ace of Cups, the World, the Five of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Queen. Yeah, look at this collective. We've already had the King of Cups out, but down here, looking at this, the King and Queen rule over this. This is their emblem, right? This is theirs. This is their element. They are an embodiment of that emanation of this element. They understand how their emotions work. They understand how to connect with the divine empathically or, through their psychic gifts. Right here, we can look at this with the world, what it looks like with the Five of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. It's almost like the abundance that you thought you couldn't achieve in the background here, you are achieving. You've overcome some sort of loss here and understood, well, naturally, it was all meant for my highest good. You see the flowers here? This vegetation that's growing around these swords and the wreath that you got here. It's like this celebration that's coming forward for you with this death and rebirth here with the scarab as well. And that's what's on the back of these cards. These cards are beautiful. I'll show you. See, collective? It's like this whole deck is all speaks about the renewal of you. They're even bright cards, you know, watercolor and pencil. I mean, they're amazing. You know, there most definitely is an aspect of knowing your worth here, you know, following your intuition towards your new beginning because the universe is trying to show you. And the Empress at the bottom of the deck, this is birthing a new beginning with this Taurus energy here. It's something to do with your realm, you know, something not necessarily just practical, but you know, if we were to speak about Tauran energy, they would be the household. If we spoke about Cancerian energy, excuse me, if we spoke about Taurus energy, they would be the literal house, right? If we spoke about Cancerian energy, they would be the love between the family that live within that house. If we spoke about Capricornus energy, they would be the work energy that goes into that house and the abundance. If we spoke about Virgo energy, that would be the luxury that you have within that home, right? Wow, what a reading. I'm going to keep going. Let's have it. I think what we'll do, collective, is I'd like to grab one of these just for some advice for you from the Unicorn deck, Magical Unicorn deck by Doreen Virtue. If you are wondering about the decks, by the way, these larger cards are the Angels of Atlantis. These cards are the Angel Tarot. These are a Los Scarabeo deck. These are room cards, and that's life. So let's keep going. Just two, I think we'll grab. Vocation, excuse me, vacation, but interesting I said vocation, right? Because perhaps it is that you do need to remember the rest. Underneath feeling safe and miracle healing, exactly. With the King and Queen of Cups here, you've passed a threshold. You've gone past some level of, and you've got this unconditional love. Maybe because in order to love somebody else, you have unconditional love for self. So if you're working on this, collective, and you're working towards having unconditional love for yourself, just know that's helping your twin flame to return. That's how the process works. You have love for yourself and understanding that you are worth love. You are worth, you know, overcoming whatever it is that hurt you in the past. It's not about hatred towards your twin, not at all. You know, we care for our twins so incredibly deeply. You know, it's something that can never be taken away. You know, people may come along and try to come in the middle of it. They may do spell work drastically, like heavily, but they can never cut the cord between twin flames. So it's folly. It'll inevitably just return because twin flames are a part of the creator. It's a love that's meant to come together at some point, even if it's one's in 3D and one's in 5D. They're always connected. So look, these are the Angels and Ancestors deck with feeling safe. We've got trust your instincts. Yeah, what did I say earlier, collective? You know, trust your instincts. And there's the same with I would say with all of the court cards, right? With the kings and queens, with all of them, right? They all know how to follow their intuition. They all know how to follow their instincts. They just go about it in a different way or to achieve a different outcome. In this case, it's balance of self, controlling your anger. I'll say this to you as well, collective. Whatever you do not lose your temper. Say now people want to come at you and they've harmed you in the past or they came between a connection. Do not get revenge. Leave it to the Most High, because when you do that, it inevitably can keep twins further apart because you're creating more karma between the connection. Let it be. Let it be. If they keep on coming, it's meant to be. It's part of our growth and development. Do not seek revenge. Do not lose your temper. Do not do anything shady because then you're lowering yourself to their standards. And there is no need for that. That is counterproductive towards a twin flame journey. Don't do it. With vacation, we've got follow the voice of your soul with Star Ancestor. Yeah. This could be, like I said earlier, or with the last reading I did about soul regression with Aaron Doughty, or, you know, perhaps when I find a link, I'll put it in the description box below, collective. One more. Yeah, dream and journey with miracle healing. So most definitely, spirit, do some meditation. Link back to yourself. Do some Reiki healing sessions online. You know, YouTube's a wonderful thing, and there are some people, especially with the ASMR versions of the Reiki healing. You know, when you sleep, you wake up in the morning, you feel refreshed. It is quite literal miracle healing. So collective, one final card from the Namaste deck. And don't forget, collective, if you have enjoyed this reading, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. I would very much appreciate you to be a part of our community. And I do daily readings, so you can stay up to date with your world, with your life. I'm not one of those doom readers where it's all chaos and drama. I seek to inspire people. And with the channel messages that I get, I hope that you do find some benefit from it. Now, I really truly do hope that you find some sort of peace. You know, I can't give you peace, collective, and I can't give you the answers to everything. However, I can be here to help along your journey, as readers help me and other people helped along my journey, and still do so. Look at the back of this card. All the backs of these cards are different. Look at that, collective. Look at this. Beautifully illustrated cards. All of them are different. Oh my gosh. And I got these on sale. Wonderful. What a buy. A blessing from the beloved. Love unfolds your wings, and you fly high above the earth into the realm of heaven. Blessed by the light of her beautiful soul, you enter the emerald heart of the Divine Mother, which is full of eternal blessings. The world is your playground, waiting to be explored, yeah. Achieve what you want to achieve, collective. Go for it. Don't let people slow you down. Don't let people try to, if people they want to turn people against you, no, let them turn people against you. Are they the ones who are going to be broke? No, you will be. You'll be broke if you listen to all these people. You don't want to be broke, right? You don't want to live, you don't want to get to your 60s and be like, oh, but what about my dreams? No, do it now. And even if you are in your 60s, 50s, and 60s, right? It's never too late for you to achieve your dreams. Go for it. Start a new career, start a new hobby, travel, go places, see the planet a little bit more. You know, don't let people hold you back and say, oh, because of your age or because of your, ethnicity or your beliefs that you should be held back. Why? It's none of their business, right? You do what you want to do. So, collective, thank you for being here with me today. And I truly hope that you found some benefit from it. And as usual, collective, please take care of yourselves.